Okay. So first of all, I just wanted to welcome you guys. We are almost finished, or like a couple of days left of the coach training. So I always run a call like at the end of the 14 days just to kind of tell you how to get started, show you some like tricks of the up my sleeve that I have for coaching, and then just kind of like encourage you to get started, and then let you know that kind of like your next steps. Before we do that, I wanted to take like a really quick couple minutes and just go around. If you can unmute yourself, just like tell us about you, where you live, since some of you had no idea where I was from. Like just tell us about you, like where you're from, maybe like a fun fact about you, and then maybe, I don't know, a question you have about coaching or something you're excited about with coaching. So like I said before, I'm from Iowa. I live in Spirit Lake, Iowa. So it's like northwest corner. And fun fact is, gosh, I don't know. I'm obsessed with cereal, and my kids at school know it, so it's probably a bad thing. And I actually joined coaching like 2 years ago because I wanted the discount. I wanted to save 25% off. I'm actually like a huge bargain shopper. I don't ever pay full price for anything. I'm like that crazy lady who like searches for like deals and stuff. But then like I had a really good first 2 rounds, and I just started sharing it with people and talking about it like nonstop. And people were like, well, can I join you? And I actually almost sent like half of my people to my coach because I didn't really even know like what was going on. And then she, after like a couple of months, she like begged me to coach, and I was like, oh, I should start coaching. I should do this. And so I just started just to kind of like help people and share my journey and things, because I suffer from a bunch of health issues. And then it just kind of turned into something incredible. And after 2 years, I've been able to replace my teaching salary and like look forward to making my own future decisions instead of like living off of my teaching paycheck. So we'll make Alex go. Where is she at? There she is. All right, you can go first, hon.
Okay, I am from Manning, Iowa. I don't know if anybody knows where that's at. Good. Yeah, I'm going to be in Spirit Lake in a couple weeks for a wedding. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Fun fact, I'm a Husker fan because of my husband.
Boo.
Not proud of or ashamed, I guess. I am kind of excited just to start. I guess I didn't know whether to coach or not. I'm trying to just kind of go out of my comfort zone. My husband told me that I should try it, and he said, don't half-ass it. So I'm going to try to go all out, see how it goes.
I love that. I'm really glad you have his support, though, because my husband did not support me at first, which is crazy.
Find it.
But, yeah. So, all right. Let's see. Where's Taylor at? There she is. We'll make Taylor go.
Okay. Hi. I'm from Houston, Delaware, and oh gosh. So a fun fact about me. Well, I did the coaching for the discount, but I really want to get involved a lot more, and I feel like if I'm able to tell other people about my journey and stuff, it'll, help me stay involved and keep myself accountable for everything. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's good, actually, because I just started sharing when I started, and I think that's the best place to go from, because it holds you accountable to your journey and stuff. And I didn't really notice that I was actually like eating healthy and like working out every day until I realized like when I went on my social media, I was like, holy cow, I'm actually like showing up more because I have to share with people.
Yeah, like I really want to start like sharing a lot more with people on social media. So
yeah. Absolutely. All right, we'll make Christina go because she's been rocking her social media. I've been creeping on her lately.
So I'm originally from Delaware. I just moved to Wilmington, North Carolina in September. That's probably my fun fact I'll use. I picked up and moved states away because I needed a change. And I joined coaching. I really wanted to do it for a while, but I've made a million excuses. I actually just quit my job, and I'm in between jobs right now. So I figured, why not? I need some consistency in my life, and honestly, I'm off all this week, but Taylor and I are already planning on getting up and pressing play by 6 a.m. So, and I don't have to, but I want to. Like, I like the routine of it. It's good.
That's awesome. That's good. If we do not have school tomorrow, I swear I'll sleep in. But I totally get like the whole feeling, because my husband always is like, why are you going to work out? I'm like, because I want to, like it's so much more fun when you want to. And like when you have somebody like Nicole is on here and her Allie, I met them, I don't even know, like they just came across my page randomly, and we've literally showed up every single day together for like 2 months now. And like it's just like I have to get up because I know like they're going to be there. But like now it's fun, especially with 80-day obsession, that we're like, I don't know how bad we're going to get our ass kicked today, but we're going to try it. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Where's Shandy at? There she is. Can you unmute yourself? I don't know. Does that work on a Kindle? Here, I'll unmute you. Maybe. I can't get it to unmute. Maybe she can. There it goes.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we're good.
I'm Sinead. I live in Holstein, Iowa. I started coaching because I liked the discount and I wanted to help other people that didn't feel or felt like how I did, that just you don't like what you look like in the mirror. I like the twins also. I'd try to catch a couple games a year. I didn't get any last year though.
And then why did you decide to coach, or why are you wanting to coach?
To help other people know that they can make a change in themselves. You're not stuck, or there is help out there. You can make a change.
Absolutely. And she's a busy mama too. So I love knowing that like in the future, I can do this, and also, mother, hopefully someday, not like tomorrow, but a couple of years we'll make it work. But, all right, Nicole, I'll make you talk if you can. Can you unmute yourself and you talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Nicole. I live in Dubuque. I started this journey about 3 months ago now. Like Megan said, I did find her. She just came across my Facebook page. I sent my sister a message and said, holy shit, look at her results. I have to find out more. Ever since then, I've had Megan there for support, never to let myself give up. I did start this as a discounted coach just to get the discount because I knew that I wanted to stick with the Shakeology and all that. But with her encouragement, she told me that I should go for becoming a coach, especially as much as I'm showing up or staying positive. At first, I was, wasn't seeing results, and I was like, I'm not seeing any results. But again, she just never let me give up and said, just give it time. And sure enough, I'm down a few pounds, not a ton, but definitely seeing results. I'm super stoked about this 80-day obsession. But most of all your girls' support and stuff like that is kind of what gets you through. So,
yeah, absolutely. And she has a twin sister, Allie, who's also kind of rocking the coaching with us too. But yeah, like she said, like as coaching and stuff, and kind of what Taylor had mentioned too, like when you start coaching, like people are watching you to see like if you are showing up, to see if you are holding yourself accountable. And it doesn't mean you have to be perfect by any means. Like, I guess I work out every day because I have to for myself. Like I battle like depression like no other, and anxiety like eats me alive if I don't work out. But like I'm human. I like cereal. I like ice cream. I like popcorn. Like I'm normal. Some people message me and they're like, you're like a robot. I'm like, no, I work out because I need to for myself. But like also just sharing with people the real and the raw too, because that's how they connect with you. So hopefully like if you've come across like a post of mine or something, like something about it, you can like read it and say like, yeah, I was totally there, or I'm there right now, or, something like that. So just know, like with coaching, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have a beach body. It's all about your journey, and it's about like just sharing it with people and connecting with them, and just showing up really, because I think back to like when I first started my fitness journey. I started it 10 days after my wedding, which is crazy because most people are like honeymoon stage, like all this stuff. I was like, heck no, I need to get my butt moving. I can't believe I look like that, blah, blah, blah. Like I just needed to do it. And that was my time. But just, showing up repeatedly and just sharing that with people and stuff too. So thank you guys for introducing yourself. Now I at least know we all know where everyone lives, and everyone should be a Viking fan, but isn't, unfortunately. But I kind of wanted to just share some things with coaching and like how in the heck to get started, because some of you like have went through coach training, and some of you are like, yep, I need to pop through coach training this week. Definitely okay. I'm not going to just like take it down or anything. I will leave it up so you can go through it. A lot of it is like the behind the scenes of coaching, and so I'm not going to cover that stuff right now. But what I am going to cover is just like how to start coaching, like how to get the ball rolling. So like first things first, like it is and can be overwhelming, and that's okay. Like coaching can be frustrating, and that's okay. It can be, it can feel like a lot at first, and that's okay. Kind of like your fitness journey. That's why most of my coaches who are successful have a successful fitness journey too. So like Nicole was saying before, she was working out with me for 3 months, and I was like, you need a coach. You need a coach. You should coach. I'm pretty sure I asked her that like every single week. I'm like, are you guys wanting to coach yet? The reason for that is like, if you show up for your fitness journey, coaching is like there for you already. And so like when I saw Christina posting and I knew that her and Taylor were like waking up and getting after, I was like, oh, these two, like you have it. And like Alex, you show up, and Shandy shows up, and she even posts like stuff with her kids. Like when your fitness journey is on, like your coaching journey just kind of like goes hand in hand. So once you get through coach training, like the last thing about coach training is sharing with people you're starting your journey. Instead of like just, I know like Christina, you've been posting and stuff a little bit, so this might be kind of like back and forth, but you don't have to go and grab like a Beachbody photo and put it on your computer and say like, I'm a coach. You don't have to do that. I think when I started, I took like a transformation photo of like my start to, I think it was like 2 months in, and just shared that with people and just said, I'm on this new journey. I'm really excited about it. It's holding me more accountable. I'm meeting new people, making new connections, and I'm really excited for my next journey next month or something. And then I had said like, if you want to join me, just feel free and reach out. But the only thing is, like, as coaches, if it's your first post and you post that and nobody comments like, yeah, I'm ready to join, I think that we kind of like break down. We're like, oh my gosh, nobody wants to join me. But as I like went through coaching, I realized that you need to show up first before you can like get people to join you. So like tomorrow, if I went on social media and I was like, I'm selling Pampered Chef, who wants to buy stuff from me? People are going to be like, the heck? Like what? She even knows how to cook and use those. So like just kind of like hint it this week if you want to. So like one of our coaches, Courtney, did a really good job on Sunday before 80-Day Obsession started. She just had said, I'm starting this new journey. I'm super excited for it. And she like posted a random photo and people were like, what are you doing? Well, what journey are you starting? That's where like that wheel starts turning. And so like Christina, I know she's been posting, but she's been like really good about like just sharing different pieces of her journey. Like, so I saw like her before and after, or like her progression photo. So I was like, I was literally scrolling through my newsfeed and was like, who the hell is that? Like, she should be coaching. And then I was like, oh, she is. Okay, good. Like, you see that stuff and you know that. So like, where do you start from like today for tomorrow? So it's Sunday. It's a great night to start. You can say like tomorrow, you can pop up a post of, maybe your workout shoes or maybe you or whatever angle you want to take it. But maybe you can say like, today is the start of a brand new journey and I'm really excited about it, and just talk a little bit and then just leave them hanging. Like, just leave them like, what are you talking about? Well, tell us what you're doing. Don't go on there and say, day 1 of 80-Day Obsession, we did AAA or whatever. It was 42 minutes long. And, like, don't give them all that information. Make them, like, come to you for that info. So if you want to make some sort of, like, they always call it Beachbody coming out post, which makes me laugh because I'm like, kind of sounds sketchy, but like maybe just like, yeah, maybe just like starting your journey as a coach, and kind of starting there. And then just know, like, once you put that post up tomorrow, like, people are watching you. People are like, okay, so what is this journey? And so let's say I'm just going to pick Christina. So like, she did her progression photos, like progress or whatever. And so I'm pretty sure people have been checking to see, like, does she do any meal planning? Does she do workouts? Is she helping people? Can she help me, kind of thing? And so like, just kind of giving pieces out to people. So like, when I started coaching, I kind of fumbled a little bit. I just started like sharing a bunch of stuff, and I was like, why isn't anyone joining me? Well, I never really let them know that they could. So I would say, like, this next week, if you say like, I'm starting a new journey, kind of like giving them more information, and then throughout the week, pick different things you want to post about, like whether it's your meal prepping, whether it's our team calls or coach calls, or our 80-day obsession group, or you're working out at the butt crack of dawn because you're crazy, kind of thing, like sharing that with people. And then they're going to say, well, why are you waking up early? What workout are you doing? So like, leave that mystery there for them. And then like next week, Wednesday or Sunday, you could say like, hey, our group's kicking off February 4th. We'd love to have you join us. Well, they already have some pieces from you. And so they kind of know what you're doing. So then if they say, yes, I want more details, then you can start talking to them, through the process and stuff. So with coaching, it's all about getting that wheel started. So the best way to do that, honestly, is to post on social media. I have a couple of coaches who never post on social media, and they still help people because they call them, they text them, they see them in person. But do they help like numerous amount of people? No. And that's okay, because that's not their goal. But if you're looking to like make this an income, make this your job or a side income, or to help as many people as you want to, social media is the quickest way to get things out. You guys know that. Like, you post something on social media, everybody sees it. So if we go post like the Vikings one, like, everyone's going to see it, even though they're probably not going to. But like, people see that on social media. So just know that like, your Facebook page is kind of like, it's a store basically. Is your store open? If I go to your Facebook page, so if I click on Alex's Facebook page, am I going to know that she's doing some sort of fitness thing? Am I going to know that she has a family? Am I going to know that she maybe has a pet turtle? Or like, what do you want people to know about you? So I'm actually going to open up my Facebook page, and I'm going to show you, I'm just going to show you what my page looks like. And I want you to like, just see like, okay, this is what I'm getting from her. This is who she is. Okay. So, obviously I just posted those. Okay. So obviously, I'm doing some sort of journey. I called it my 80-day journey. I didn't say 80-day obsession, that kind of thing. I just left it as 80-day journey. And the reason I did an album is because now I'm adding in all of my progression photos. I'm adding in pictures of you guys. I'm adding in my meal prep. I'm adding in those things. So when people see that, here's my album. Well, it has 6 photos that I just added to it. So if they click on this album, then they can go ahead and see all of the other photos. So that's just something that I just started, since we just started a new program. But other than that, so here was like meal prepping for tonight. I did not say anything about 80-day obsession. I told them that I am taking a class online. I told them that my husband helps me meal prep, and I left it at that. The cool thing is I told them to go to, like my like page to check out a video I did. If you do like the 21-day fix or 80-day obsession, that I'm meal prepping for a reason, those kinds of things. But there's still so many questions that people are going to comment or send me a message. I had a couple girls say like, what are you talking about? What's round 2? Like, well, let me tell you, 80-day obsession. And then if you can get them from your Facebook page into an instant message, like that's your goal. You want to get them from your Facebook page to like a direct message so you can talk to them. And then this morning I just posted, I did a workout, and so I just changed it. So I was in my living room stretching and stuff, and I just said, week 1 in the books, I'm excited for round 2. It focuses on your arms, your abs, and your butt tightening. Never said anything about 80-day obsession, never told them anything. And then like this morning, I just did a post about my husband and I, because somebody made the comment to me, that we're like perfect and we never have any problems, and I don't understand this and that. And so I was like, you have no idea. Like, My husband and I fight just like everybody else. And so I'm really open and honest with people. And that's just one of my qualities is I'm I don't want to say blunt because it sounds bad, but like I sometimes am too honest, which could be a bad thing. But at the same time, for my fitness journey, it's been really good. So I took a photo of my husband and I. This is literally what our mornings look like on Saturday and Sunday. I'm sitting there like being an idiot, and he's like either meal prepping or cleaning or pulling the refrigerator out and cleaning behind the fridge or whatever. So just scrolling through my page, you know, I'm a fitness coach or do something with fitness. You know, I'm married. My mom's dog ran away. It was just kind of a post. So like, you know, I'm human, you know, I hang out with my family. That was one of my coach's posts. There was my husband and I working out. This was a post that I did. Basically all of my posts come from conversations I have with people or stuff that my coaches say or something that outside, like I hear from the outside. I was talking to a gal and she immediately told me she wanted to lose 60 pounds. She didn't care how she lost it or like anything else. She just wanted to lose 60 pounds. And I remember being there. So I tried to connect with her on this post and just share things with her. This is one of my coaches. Here's just, I always find like random quotes online and then I try to tie them into my life somehow. So like, this one was about you guys, like how you guys show up and how you guys help me show up. So I'm trying to connect with you guys. And then like some of my posts have just simple call to actions at the bottom. Catch the link in the comments or drop me a comment. Just different ideas. My husband and I, again, with my transformation photos, I don't just say like Transformation Tuesday and like leave it at that. I try to tie it into my life. Like I have a dog, so I'm a dog mom. So I talk about weird sayings like that. I try to relate to people. So hopefully, you know, I relate to somebody who might be just graduating college or depressed or trying to find herself or feels like they're overweight, you know, trying to connect with people. And like, here's another one of me. I used a quote. I never had it never had it in me to share with others. I opened up my life about my health issues that I have and how I share them with people. Some of my posts get way too long. Don't sit there and be like, holy crap, I have to write all that. I'm a storyteller. That's part of my brand, I guess. There's some people who literally do like 2 sentences or 3 sentences or 1 paragraph, whatever it is, and it works for them. I'm just a storyteller. I don't know why. I'm a math teacher. I hate writing, but I don't know. I like to storytell, I guess. So there's just different ideas. My husband and I working out. This one, I'm a dog mom, so I started talking about just life in general and how people always bug me about having kids, and so I just use that to post about. So just scrolling through, like it doesn't have Beachbody Vomit everywhere, but it does let you know that I'm married. It does let you know I have a dog. I'm into fitness. You know, just different, I don't know, just different ideas. So if you ever feel like you're like, I don't really know what to post, go search like different coaches, especially coaches that are on our team. You can go to their pages and see like just different information. You can go to my page, go to my Instagram if you want to. You can find different posts. I see Linda's on here. She posts really good information about like her dog and her family and her fitness and her transformation from where she started to where she's at now. You know, so feel free to like follow other coaches and just get really good ideas from them. You don't necessarily have to like go copy paste my post onto yours. You kind of want to make it your own, but you can definitely like scroll through and say, oh, that was a really good idea, and then like make it your own. You know, like you're really trying to be different from everyone else, because unfortunately all of us on this call are Beachbody coaches, but fortunately we all are different than each other, and that's kind of where people connect with you at. So in the coach training, they had you pick 5 things that kind of described you, and if you haven't done that yet, you're going to want to go through and do that. But I shared like my 5 things, and fitness was one of my 5 things. Like I am a fitness freak. I would spend hours at the gym just to be at the gym, because I just like, I'm an athlete, so I just kind of like being there. My family was another one. Like I'm a newlywed still. And then, you know, like being a dog mom, I suffer from like thyroid and all this other garbage. And so being like a fighter and kind of coming through that, you know, and just different things kind of make up you. And that's what you share on social media. It doesn't ever have to be like Beachbody, Shakeology, like in people's face. I would rather go to your Facebook page and not have any idea, that what is in your cup is Shakeology. Like, I want to ask you that. So like, instead of like smiling like this, you could put, you know, your Shakeology in like a mason jar and like drink out of it and get like a cool mustache or something. Like, have people ask you questions. My Energize, I try to mix it up, and then I sometimes I pour it in like a regular clear glass, and people are like, well, what the heck are you drinking? I know Jordan, one of our coaches, like with Recover, she made that strawberry with Recover on it. It's kind of like a brownie batter taste. Like, if I saw that, I'd be like, what is that? How do I get that? And it helps you with your workouts, like those kinds of things. Sometimes I struggle because I post too much about fitness and not enough about like me and my life and what I'm doing. But I guess fitness is part of one of my 5 things too. So it kind of goes okay. But so just make sure through coach training that you have those 5 things, kind of an idea of what you want to post about. And then like different platforms you can share on. I know, Christina, I saw you on Instagram for sure. Is that like would you say that that's your number 1 place to go? Okay.
Yeah.
I started on Facebook. I don't know. I'm old. I'm a teacher. That's just where I was at, was Facebook. And then I started to go on Instagram, and I've actually been getting more traction on Instagram than Facebook, just because Facebook has been changing a little bit.
Are you coming to bed? Does Zach
Like
go to
what
bed?
you can do though is like, I always post the same thing on Instagram and Facebook. And the reason I do that is because I'm hitting 2 different markets. Like on Facebook, I'm hitting my teachers, I'm hitting my my friends and family, maybe people from back home. My Instagram, I'm connecting with like my badasses, with my my go-getters, like my driven people, my determination people. Like, you know, it's just different markets. And so like, you can change your wording if you want to, or you can use the same wording on both and just use a different photo. I do that sometimes too. So anyway, I don't want to get too much into posting because I don't want to like scare the crap out of you guys. But if you just find who you are and you just say to yourself, like, how can I share and connect with somebody, or what do they need to hear from me? That's kind of a good place to start. And so like, if you're looking to post tomorrow, you know, maybe just starting tomorrow morning, since you guys get up at the butt crack of dawn, just say like, up early, starting my new journey, super excited, blah, blah, blah. Like, just leave it at that. On Facebook, I guess it's like 3 times a day is pretty good for posting. Instagram, it just really depends on when your market is actually like on Instagram and how much engagement and likes and comments and stuff that you guys actually get. But we can get more into that. I just would say, like, let's just say Taylor starts posting tomorrow. I would try to like make sure you show up at least 1 time a day on social media. It doesn't have to be a sweaty selfie every single day, but like at least showing up on social media. So if I go to your page, like tomorrow you post, I'm starting my new journey, and then I don't see you until like Saturday night, I'm going to be like, oh, what happened to that journey? Like, where did she go? And so like those big things that you can connect with people, you can share with them, share those on your pages. Like the little stuff about like this right here, like my dog sleeping at my feet constantly, like I can share that on my Instagram story. You know what I'm saying? Like those little things, like if the Vikings lose and stuff, I'm not going to go post it on social media. I'll probably just go on my Snapchat or on my Instagram story and like just share that like my husband's crying or something. You know, like there's just different things you want to share on your page versus like, I don't know, your Instagram stories and your Snapchat is just really like real life, like a day in the life of Christina, you know, or something like that. On Facebook and on your page for Instagram, it's like, I want to go for inspiration, motivation, connection, like those kinds of things. So my first thing is always to have you guys pick a program. And I know that I'm pretty sure everybody on here, because Shandy, you're starting tomorrow. Day 1 tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Cause I'm pretty sure everyone else is doing 80-day obsession actually. So we're good. Cause that's usually like my first question. Like, what program are you going to do? What program are you starting? And then sharing that journey with people, leaving the mystery there, you know, having them, you know, talk back with you about it and things like that. So just staying on track with that, sharing your journey, just kind of like opening up your life as a book. You don't always have to share the perfectness. You can share like the real and the raw too. So let me see. Okay. next thing is once coach training, once you get through it and you feel like you're good with it, like you don't have to go back and check through that, because once day 14 is posted, like I won't post anything in there until next February, like when we start our next group. So I'm actually going to add you guys, if you're not already in it, into our Empower Dynasty team page. So you kind of like graduate from coach training into our team page. And that just has tons of information, tons of details, and cool things that we get as coaches before everybody else. Just kind of like an insider to everything before anyone else gets it. And we plan like our team calls, we plan coach sneak peeks, we plan like fun stuff together as a team. And so I will be adding you guys all to that group. I know a couple of you are in there. Yeah, a couple of you are in there right now. So I'll just make sure everyone else gets added in there. And then let's see. So posting a program team page. Okay. So before I move on, what questions do you guys have? What are things that you're like, I don't know what to do, or what should I do with this, or you have any questions at all?
Can people come into the 80-day obsession like you're saying on phase 2, like to start in February? Would they just start on day 1? Is that kind of how?
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
So, okay. So like with challenge groups and stuff, I don't want you to ever worry about having to run one on your own until you're ready for it. I always run a challenge group, and I always open it up to my coaches and my team. Last 2 times I actually did it on Facebook, just because I had a lot lower numbers, and I was trying to, like, over the holidays, I wanted to be there for them, kind of like back and forth every single day. But I moved the 80-day obsession like into the tracker app. And so my thoughts are on February 5th, I'm going to open up a brand new 80-day obsession if we have enough people to kind of like get in there. And we'll do like a prep week, and then we'll start like that following Monday again. So it'll give them, enough time to get their stuff ordered. And I know, Beachbody was behind a little bit with some of the products or whatever, but so that'll be a brand new group for them. And then after that, if you have people who want to join an 80-day obsession, they can join. I have like a 365-day group going on, and it will be open all year. Like, it stays open, and I just post like daily check-in stuff, and they can join that, because it's really hard to put someone in like the 80-day obsession group that's already started, because I don't want them to feel like behind or overwhelmed or something. So yeah, if you have somebody, let's say tomorrow, that wants to join, we can put them in the February 5th group. If you have somebody who joins you February 7th, we can put them in like our 365 group, and just make sure they have that, that accountability and help from a coach. So yeah, I try to make sure that I have a challenge group open for you every single day. So like if Nicole goes and invites somebody to a challenge group to join on a fitness challenge, like she has one to invite to no matter what. Even if I have to open up another one, I will always have a group for you guys open. I schedule like posts and stuff in there ahead of time. So actually, like with 80-day obsession, I just sat down on a Sunday and scheduled I think it was like 2 months worth of posts. Because I get them all from Beachbody. So I just scheduled them all. And then I go back through at night, and I like comment and say like, hey, nice job. Like, way to sweat, go through there. And that's kind of like my news feed at night, is like scrolling through. So
Then do we refer them to you if they'd like to start that on February 5th, or do we?
So let's say that your friend Jessica is like, hey, Alex, I want to start, sign me up with a challenge pack with 80-day obsession. She is actually going to get signed up under you. And then I will make you, I have like my older coaches or veteran coaches, they have access to that app where they can add their people in there. And so like you can log into the My Challenge Tracker portal, and you can type in her email and add her to the group, and she'll show up under you, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's a good question. And I can show you the app too. I was gonna show, okay, this is in our coach training, but I wanted to show you so you knew what the heck it was. If you go, so this is like our, I didn't know the banner was like that. That looks awful. Okay. squirrel. If you go to the files section, and then if you look under here, like there's a tracker app email. I send that to some people, you know, like if they need direction or help, like to get into the app, like a welcome email. If you want to send that to somebody, you can reword it. And then like if you need help with challenge group and inviting, if you need help with time management as a coach. But like once you guys start posting, people are going to message you. They're going to comment. They're going to like on your stuff. And if you're doing your job as a coach, like you're reaching out and you're talking to them, you're connecting with them. The scariest thing for me was someone who said like they're interested and they want more details. I like just like always panicked. I'm like, well, now